When a man decides to date another man, my friend, the most shocking thing that is happening in our current world, this thing is even shaking marriages. I received a call from a friend and told me, Sam, I'm just about to get married, but my fiancé is now cheating on me, not with another woman, but with another man. And the fiancé is a praise and worship leader. My friend, I don't know what's happening to our world, but I can tell you something. Anyone who gets attracted to the same gender, that is a spirit that is working in them. No one was born with an attraction of the same gender. That is not the order that God created. That spirit comes, one, to change the order of God, because God created an institution called marriage, and that spirit wants to change that order. Bible says that they were born male and female. Look at what happened with Jesus. Matthew 19 verse 4. Jesus talking about marriage, and he says, and he answered and said to them, have you not read that he who made them at the beginning made them male and female? What is the evil one trying to do? He's trying to go against the blessing and the purpose that God created for a family. And the purpose of a family is to populate the earth, is to multiply. That's why they were given a command, told them, I am blessing you, go into the world and multiply. Now, this agenda of male versus a male, what it's actually doing is actually depopulating the world. This is the new birth control pill. And you need to be very aware. This is a strategy to kill the order that God created. Number two, this is a satanic ritual to gain wealth and opportunities and fame. In fact, there are 3 G's they're looking for. Number 1 is glory. Number 2 is gold, which is wealth. And number 3 is something called greatness. Now, unfortunately, you will never receive these things if you follow the wrong path. In fact, you will get them, then you lose them. But these demonic rituals, because they are very spiritual in nature, because they are also using principles, they will get some results. Look, tell me, anyone who is attracted to the same gender, show me a poor person. Show me a poor person who is dating the same gender. Every person that I meet, most of them are wealthy. They have opportunities coming their way. They have people giving them scholarships. There are many organizations that you will only elevate and get to that level because you are dating the same gender. My friend, these things you are looking for, even fame, I can tell you for sure, celebrities who want to become popular are being forced to go into sodomy for them to achieve that gender. And unfortunately, in the demonic kingdom, how it works, if you do those things, you have to expose them in public. Bible says that whatever is done in darkness will be exposed to light. And this is what happens in the kingdom of the darkness. Anytime they get you to do something like get sodomized by someone, they will let you to get exposed in public. And they normally have what you call humiliation rituals. So they'll come in public either dressed like a woman, and you wonder, this is a full-grown man. Sometimes they'll pretend it's a skit, they'll pretend it's a fashion outfit, but unfortunately, this is a humiliation ritual. So if you see people who are dressing up like women, my friend, ask them what happened to them. What other dark activities have happened to them in the past? Look at celebrities. They'll come into concerts dressed like women because they know that there are things they did, there are rituals they did so that they can amass their wealth, they can amass that popularity, they can become famous. The Bible says in Romans 1 verse 26, for this reason God gave them up to vile passions, for even their women exchanged the natural use for what is against nature. Likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust for one another, men with men committing what is shameful, and receiving themselves in the penalty of their error, which was due. Number 3, you'll notice they are also struggling with brokenness, and especially from their past, from their childhood, and also abuse. Many people that come to me that want to get this spirit out of their body, they always tell me it started when they were abused by someone. It started when they were rejected when they were young, and especially girls that come from a system of single mothers. They say, our dad left us, so I hate men with all my heart. Some of them, just because they saw their parents, a father fighting the mother, even hurting them or even killing them, they built anger towards the opposite gender, and they preferred now going to the same gender. Now, the Bible says that only God can heal such a soul. God heals the broken-hearted, and that spirit needs to be driven out. Number 4, the other thing that happens, you will miss the promise of the kingdom of God. And this one for sure, if you miss the kingdom of God, you'll have lost your soul. And many people prefer wealth over their soul. How many people have come out in public saying that I sold my soul to the devil? Many people. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians 6 verse 9, do you not know that the unrighteous will not inherit the kingdom of God? Do not be deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor homosexual, nor sodomites, or thieves, covetous, drunkards, revilers, extortionists will inherit the kingdom of God. My friend, a kingdom of God is a country. And when you go to that country, you have to abide by the rules of that country. There's no way someone from China will come to Kenya and expect to operate by the rules of China. If a Kenyan goes to China, they have to operate by the laws and regulations of China. So it's the same thing. If you come to the kingdom of God, you have to operate by the laws of the kingdom. And you'll not be accepted if you don't submit yourself to become a citizen of the kingdom. Now listen, if you are going through this and you understand that this is a spirit that is affecting you, my friend, you can overcome it. We have been given power and authority over any demonic activities, and we are highly regarded by our God. The Bible says that when the prodigal son came to his senses, he went back to the father. And this is an appeal for anyone that could have deviated. Come back to the Father. And if you can, look for a pastor that can help you with deliverance, help you with casting out that spirit that could be oppressing you. Don't lose your destiny just because you are under the influence of an evil spirit, a demonic spirit, a satanic spirit. At the end of the day, it's going to destroy your life. Anytime you give the devil an opportunity to come into your life, he has only one agenda, John 10:10, to steal, kill and destroy you. That's why you'll notice people who date people of the same gender, they struggle with depression. They struggle with thoughts of suicide. They struggle with so many other things. So my friend, come back to your Father. He's waiting for you. He wants to rescue you. He wants to work with you. He wants to give you the inheritance of the kingdom of God.